What's up, fellas? How y'all doing tonight on this Sunday night? What's up, PE1? What's good, man? It's gonna be a good little story, man. I'm just now hearing about it. Kid sent it to me today. It's gonna be a good little story, man. I ain't gonna take up too much of y'all time. Wait a few more people get in here. Hola, what's going on? No Miles Child Support. Yep. Everybody should have got the notification that we were going live. Oh, I see another person in there. What's up, the third person? What's going on? Third person? Yep. Yeah, we're gonna have fun with this little story. I'm gonna get started. I'm not even gonna take all of y'all time. So Kid sent me this today, and we're gonna use this for fair use. In California, no más child support. You know about California gun laws than anybody else, right? You know more about California gun laws, right? So this motherfucker was at dinner with his wife and son, and they said he got drunk and he pulled out his little gun from his ankle waist and blasted her ass. Let me play fair use, fair use, fair use.
Orange County judge accused of killing his wife has pleaded not guilty.
This happened a short time ago in an LA courtroom where the case has now been transferred. KTLA 5's Alina Bobian is in downtown with the developing news. Hi, Lena.
Hi there. Good afternoon. That's right. It's been transferred to another judge, but the case will stay here in LA County. And we're talking about 72-year-old Orange County Superior Court Judge Jeffrey Ferguson. He was in court today. He faced the judge and he entered a not guilty plea after court. We caught up with his attorneys, and both of them telling us this was a tragic accident. Here's a listen.
This was an unintentional accident, and we want that to be clear from the start. We'll be reviewing all of the evidence.
How was it an accident?
Because it was an unintentional discharge of a firearm.
The 72-year-old judge is accused of killing his wife, Cheryl Ferguson, on August 3rd at their Anaheim Hills home. Ferguson admitted to the murder to some of his colleagues, saying that, yes, I shot her, but that it was an accident. Anaheim police were called to his home on the 8500 block of East Canyon Vista Drive on August 3rd, just after 8 o'clock that night, on reports of a shooting. Inside the home, they found the judge's wife. She had been shot in the chest at close range with a .40 caliber pistol. The couple had been fighting that night, according to their son, and that he was drinking that night. Officers.
Now, do that sound like an accident? They've been fighting, but he said he did it on accident. Let that have been us three, fellas. Where will we be? Up under the jail, right? Oh, just lock that nigger. Just lock that wet back up. Fuck him. Throw the book at him. Yeah, we're gonna lock all those niggers up. Clean them wetbacks. Fuck them. We own this town, god damn it.
Removed 47 other weapons from the judge's home and about 26,000 rounds of ammunition. The OC judge will be on trial here in LA. He was transferred here from Orange County so that he could receive an unbiased trial and also an unbiased jury, considering this is a man who spent more than 30 years part of the OC judicial system. During the arraignment today, Ferguson also agreed that he would surrender his passport, surrender his permit for firearms, and also wear a GPS monitoring anklet, remain in either LA County, Orange County, or Riverside County. The prosecution also asked Ferguson to submit for alcohol testing and to refrain from contacting his son, the only witness to the murder. His brother's wife also showed up today to court saying that he's here for his entire family. They're all absolutely heartbroken. And whether or not this was an accident, he says he cannot comment at this time.
I came down here because I wanted to make it known that the family is obviously supporting my sister because she supported me. My sister has been my rock. She's been the rock for all of my brothers. My sister was a wonderful person, very caring, very selfless, and the family is absolutely in shock.
And Jeffrey Ferguson, he is now out on $1 million bail. His next court date is set for October 30th. I'm Alina Bovian reporting here in downtown LA, KTLA 5 News.
Y'all ready for this? Spoke with Kish today. He said so powerful. He said the law only applies to the people who don't know it. The law only applies to people who do not know it. So this judge made bail, okay? He made bail. Let's go to this one.
Are you a small business?
No, man.
Yeah, and his plea is not guilty. The charges are 1 felony count of murder, 2 felony enhancements because of the use of a firearm. They're doing this in LA because of his connections to the Orange County court system, and he was here. So was her family. Watch.
Hell. I busted down in tears. This is really hard.
The brother of Cheryl Ferguson describing what it was like to be in court where his brother-in-law, Orange County Superior Court Judge Jeffrey Ferguson, pleaded not guilty to killing his wife at their Anaheim Hills home. Prosecutors say he shot 66-year-old Cheryl Ferguson during an argument while he was drunk on the night of August 3rd.
For 40 years, Judge Ferguson has protected and served the citizens of Orange County. We expect when they decide his fate that they will agree this was an accident and nothing more.
Shit. That's funny, man. This shit is funny. Look at him in the back. This shit is funny. Now, he ain't got no problem persecuting a nigga, throwing niggas in jail, right? But as soon as his ass get on the stand, get down there on that defending side, you see who they really are, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, no minds child support. You know he got money. You know he took dope money. You know he locked niggas up for child support, took that money. You know he took all that money. He had money to, hell, the motherfucker had 26,000 rounds of ammunition and 47 firearms. Let me repeat this again, no mas. This motherfucker had 26,000 rounds of ammo and he had 47 firearms. They are spending all this time and money to control the narrative and absolve him of his crime. Correct, sir. Correct. Oh, here we go. There we go. PE1. Members of the club and his privileges. Correct. Correct. Look at him. Look at him in the background. At first, I was gonna say divorce. She wanted the divorce, and she wanted out the relationship and shit. That's the first thing I was gonna come up with. But I had to overthink. I had to think, and this came out. Right? Look at them. Look at these two. Look at these two crooks, man. Crooks. Right? But they tell niggas to pay their child support. But he want to get off for murdering a bitch. Isn't that funny? Don't y'all find that fucked up? When people wake up and realize, I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna be fucking quiet. Let me play the rest of this shit.
We believe all of the facts will support that. Anybody who knows him and knows him well would understand this.
I think as the case continues on, in the record, you'll see that there's going to be some stuff that may potentially come up.
Cheryl's family say they are focusing on protecting the couple's 22-year-old son who was in the house at the time of the shooting. A motion prohibiting contact between him and his father was denied.
It's up to the son if his son chooses to or not to.
Judge Ferguson is required to wear a GPS monitoring device, stay away from alcohol and weapons. Anaheim police recovered the pistol believed to have been used in the shooting, plus 47 weapons and about 26,000 rounds of ammunition from his home. Prosecutors.
Did y'all hear that? 26,000 rounds and 47 pistols and rifles at his home. No witness.
Concerned about a .22 caliber rifle registered to the judge that is missing.
Did y'all hear that? Listen to this.
A .22 caliber rifle registered to the judge that is missing.
We can confirm with the court he doesn't have it, he doesn't possess it.
Judge Ferguson is making no statements, okay?
Ferguson is out on bail. His wife's brother saying she was buried this weekend.
She was the glue that held the family together. Very well loved by many, many people. I would describe what's happening as a tragedy, an absolute tragedy.
The Orange County DA will be prosecuting, even though they're still doing this here in Los Angeles. He is facing, Ferguson, 40 years to life if found guilty on all charges.
How the fuck they gonna give a 72-year-old man 40 years to life? That nigga might die tonight. You see how stupid these idiots are? Shit. These people are stupid. These people are stupid. Yep, they said the son saw the shooter. And you are right, no, Mosh. You know it's a narrative behind this shit. You know what I mean? Crazy. Everybody got a different. Oh, Charlemagne did it. He did. Oh man, that faggot. Look at this shit. Now let's go to the original. Now look at that picture right there. Ain't that a sweet picture?
What is the real
Fair use, fair use, fair use, fair use. Let's just see what different outlets say, man, because people say different shit.
Morning, Carlos.
We're learning many new details about this case, Pedro and Lauren. This, as many friends and neighbors even have been dropping off flowers in the doorsteps of that couple's Anaheim Hills home. Even notes saying, "We are praying for you." This morning, those very same friends saying they do not believe Judge Jeffrey Ferguson has returned home. The 72-year-old actually posted bail yesterday afternoon. The fact that bail was even an option is questioned by many this morning, but a legal expert tells me it's not surprising that they gave Ferguson bail. The premise that someone is presumed innocent until proven guilty, combined with his age and his lack of criminal history, suggests he is not a flight risk. Ferguson was arrested Thursday night on suspicion of shooting and killing his wife, 65-year-old Cheryl Ferguson. Posts on social media recently show the couple happy together. That's why neighbors and friends this morning say they can't make sense of any of this.
He was always very supportive of him, throughout his career, always there for him. He worked a lot and was very dedicated and committed to what he did. But she was just one of those wives.
Now, what he look like to y'all? He look like a FBI guy, right, in the neighborhood. Look at the neighborhood, and the people in the neighborhood. That doesn't happen over here in this neighborhood. It's quiet. I know, because y'all over there doing sex orgies, cuckolding, meth labs, marijuana, fentanyl, all types of shit, whorehouses, all types of shit in them little quiet neighborhoods. You know what I mean? That's why they're quiet. They want to keep their business quiet so they can make their money. I mean, I don't blame them,
Stood behind him and supported him all the time.
Because you don't want all that attention.
The couple had lived in the home in the quiet and upscale neighborhood in Anaheim Hills, but neighbors say Canyon Vista Drive was anything but quiet Thursday night. They say the Ferguson son in his 20s was home at the time of the shooting. He tried to give his mother CPR, later sat with his father on the curb before being questioned by authorities. Investigators later obtained a search warrant. They even removed several firearms from inside the house. It's unclear if any of those were used during Thursday's shooting. Judge Ferguson has served as a judge since 2015. Before taking the bench, he actually spent more than 30 years with the Orange County District Attorney's Office. Now he's on the other side of the system. A court date has not, or an arraignment has not been set, and due to his
Hey, PE1, facts. He wanted a new snow bunny. This was the motive. I think it was his motive. He got tired of this bitch. You know what I mean? Yes, he was a prosecutor. He worked for the dumbass office. People call him the district attorneys. I call it the dumbass office. Right? Because if they let this dude get off, which he shouldn't get off, he should be in jail, right? Because he killed the bitch in cold blood with alcohol and he had a gun. So that's a felony right there. Alcohol and a gun can't be together. Right? And then the nigga posted $1 million bail. What's that, 10% of $100K? Right? So he had the money to get out. See, that goes to show, guess what? Y'all ready for this? Tory Lanez dumbass paid for a lawyer to get his ass locked up. He didn't have no money. He wasn't a millionaire. These dudes be talking about they millionaire, but they go to jail. They can't even bail out of jail, make bond. Ain't that crazy? When these rappers go to jail, they cannot make bail because they broke. They broke as shit. You good, Bowman? So he is going to know how to seriously beat the case. Yes. Alcohol and firearms prohibited together. Yes. Including under fair law. Yes. He's finna beat it. What did we say over here at Sham Stoppers? The law only applies to motherfuckers who don't know it. Okay? So if you know the law, you can break the law. You can beat the law. But if you don't know the law, it applies to you. Okay? That's how this shit works in this country. That's why Janet Reno can get away with killing women and children at the Davinian branch in Waco. And she ain't go to jail not one time, for one, because she has immunity to kill somebody. She has immunity. A lot of these people have immunity. right? But me honestly, about this immunity thing, really to me, it ain't a such thing as immunity if you got to have bodyguards. If you got to have bodyguards, you ain't got no immunity. Anybody can pop your motherfucking ass. That's just a word made up that bullets can go through. Okay? Bullets can go through sheets of paper. Cannons and all that type of shit. A sword, all that. That shit means nothing. Okay? Just don't have your ass at the wrong time and at the wrong place. Now, if you're at the correct time at the correct place, then yes, on your immunity kicks in. But if you're at the wrong time, the wrong place, and you don't have no immunity, nobody, no one on this planet has immunity. That's a bunch of bullshit hogwash. Fuck that noise, as No Man's Child Support would say. Fuck that noise. Okay? Fuck that noise. Look at her. She got blown away by a 40 cal. Out of here, and this old dude want to get off. What about the dude that's dealing with child support? Now, fellas, if he beat this case, child support is a cakewalk. And then in California has the strictest gun laws. If you poor and get caught with a gun, if you don't have no money, if you don't have at least about 2-3 mil set away, you know what I mean? At least, I'm gonna say 100K. If you ain't got 100K sitting up and you get caught with a gun charge, man, you gone, man. In California. Yes, you out of here. Well, fellas, I'm not finna bore you. I'm gonna talk about Tuesday, the sovereign citizen bullshit. This UCC reserved 301, 308. People saying they beating child support on, and they assigned. I don't know. Somebody said they did it and kind of threw me for a loop because he said he didn't sign no contract. But when you finna sign something that says UCC 1308, I don't understand it. But okay, but we're gonna talk about that because there's a lot of monkey see, monkey do shit on the internet. People just too fucking lazy to read, and we're not gonna force people to read over here. That ain't our job. We're not trying to. We don't raise. We got our own children to worry about. Y'all have a good night, and I'm gonna give y'all an update on this story. Peace.